Volunteers have come together today in Pottsville to help restore the Bunker Hill Playground and commemorate the lives lost during the tragic fire.
2-year-old Elijah, 3-year-old Emily, 7-year-old Jeremiah, and 8-year-old Joy Brown, along with their father and aunt, were lost to a fire in Pottsville that took place in May. Michelle Yarnell and others have been working since then to raise money for the family and to start a project in remembrance of the children. Volunteers from a local scout troop, a landscaping company, and church helped to restore the Bunker Hill Playground. Michelle, who is the organizer of this renovation, discusses what all is taking place.
We have landscaping going on. We are digging out the memorial site, and we're going to lay everything out and then plant the plants. We got mulch being spread. We have benches that were cut last night, so they are being sanded, and they're going to be painted in the children's favorite colors, kind of brighten up the playground a little bit and a good way to remember them. This playground was up the street from the children. They played here often. I thought it was a great way to remember the kids and also for the community to come out and support. A lot of people knew the children. I thought it was a good place for people to remember the children and come together, work together, a good support system for the community.
Along with her, Senior Pastor Douglas Cresswell of the Faith Church in Orgsburg explains what this project means to the church.
We just want to get out in the community and give back. This is a great area to live in. Everybody around here donates their time and efforts to kind of remember people and the causes and the children that lost their lives in the fire. And the gentlemen, we're so upset about that, but we're thinking, well, at least we can do this for the playground, and that's why we're here.
Despite the weather on Saturday morning, everyone still came out to lend a hand and support the great cause. Janice Wise, a member of the Faith Church, talks about the playground.
We want to remember these 4 kids, and I lived here in Pierce Street for 30-some years. My kids grew up in this playground, so we want it to be nice and safe for all the ones that are here.
Wayne Smith, also a member of Faith Church, says why it's important to help out.
I just think it's an awesome way to dedicate something for those that are no longer with us. I think it's an awesome thing that other kids can benefit from that tragic situation.
A landscaping company was in charge of the process and followed a design as to how they wanted the area to look. Among the company, Jerry Bowers was able to help with the digging and planting.
It's just a good cause and keeping these kids' lives going in town. Something that everyone can remember them by. So it's good to help out and come together with these people.
Michelle talks about how she feels with all the support for this renovation.
I just want to thank everybody that came out. I was a little nervous with the rain, but even between sprinkles, we're all here, we're all working, and it's for a great cause, and I'm very thankful for everybody that is here today.
Donations are still being accepted to help add new structures. Reporting for WYLN's Late Edition, I'm George Ummenhauer. Families and friends gathered this weekend at the Walk of Honor Memorial located at the Luzerne County Community College. A plaque was unveiled to the Williams family to remember their son, Correctional Officer Eric Williams, who was killed in February while working in a housing unit at the Cannon Federal Penitentiary in Pennsylvania. Among his immediate family, Don Williams, Eric's father, shares his feelings on the ceremony.
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. I think it was a very great honor to have a plaque for him, particularly at a school that he attended and also in the town that he grew up in. And it just assures me that people won't forget his sacrifices or the sacrifices of others in their line of duty.
Among the crowd were Senators Don Udicek and Lisa Baker, who spoke about local heroes and to recognize their dedication. Senator Udicek discusses why he chose to have this ceremony at the Walk of Honor.
This happened just after 9/11, and one of our own, a firefighter from New York City who grew up in Newport Township, Michael Carlo, his mother came to me and said, we need a place to honor Michael, and this is his place, where as a hero we honor him. His was the first plaque we put up on the wall. The second plaque is Eric Williams' plaque, honoring him as a first responder hero.
Senator Lisa Baker also shared her thoughts on recognizing local heroes.
It's a fitting tribute. When you think about first responders, corrections officers, no one really knows what it's like to walk in their shoes. And for us to have a memorial in tribute to someone whose walk ended so tragically as Eric Williams did in the line of duty, he's a true American hero, he's a true community hero.
The family received tons of support from all over the country, according to Don Williams. Both the family and staff greatly appreciate the attention given to honor Officer Williams. Warden David Ebert of the U.S. Penitentiary in Canaan tells us how he, along with the institution, appreciates the support.
On behalf of my staff at Canaan, anytime we have these events where there's some recognition or some attention given to the event that took place involving Eric, it's a nice thing. Anything that we see that makes the Williams family feel better helps all of us in the work that we do each and every day, and I appreciate the community, the whole valley. I don't know if you refer to it as a valley, but it's just a phenomenal place, and the support that we've gotten has been wonderful.
Officer Williams was known to be an intelligent person and had a passion for his job. Warden Ebert shares what kind of person Williams was.
Great kid, just a great kid. He's a reflection of his mother and his father, and his sister and his two brothers. He was a bright individual. He liked what he did. He understands the environment, understood the environment that we work in, and I like to think of him as one of those fellows that was just born brave.
The warden also shares that a training facility will be named after Officer Eric Williams, and a time capsule will be placed in front of the institution to be opened in 25 years. In addition to this ceremony, there was a Community Safety Day held at the Public Safety Training Institute. Local residents were able to get a close-up look at local departments and see what services they offer. Also, children could have their faces painted, receive a bicycle helmet fitting, and take part in a bicycle training course. Later, the Life Flight helicopter made an appearance. Reporting for WYLN's Late Edition, I'm George Ummenhauer. The sun is out and families were gathered in downtown Tamaqua to enjoy Summerfest on Father's Day. The festival is held on this holiday so that people can enjoy the summer months and do something different. President of the Tamaqua Historical Society, Dale Freudenberger, says this day is seen as Family Day and it does help out the town.
The Summerfest is presented by the Historical Society. Any proceeds that are made from the festival go to help the Historical Society renovate its museum, which is underway this year. And so about a year, in the next year to 2 years, we hope to have a brand new museum representing the greater Tamaqua area.
There were tons of activities to enjoy, including crafts, music, Victorian bicycles, clowns, and horse cart rides, just to name a few. The eclectic circus also made an appearance to wow the crowd with their dancing. Food was available through many of the vendors that stretched a couple blocks up the street. One vendor was making Caribbean food with a smell that was mouth-watering. CJ Phillips of Caribbean Cuisine talks about what kind of food he was preparing.
We actually have Caribbean Cuisines, our restaurant name, and we're just vending today here in Tamaqua. And we do a difference of Caribbean food and barbecue together. So it's just, we bring something different. We bring something different to the fair every time. Would you like to see? Jerk chicken, we have barbecue chicken, we have pork and chicken kebabs, we have corn on the cob, beans and rice, and we have beef patties, and we also make empanadas, a veggie patty kind of. But it's all tasty and it all smells good.
Organizations were out looking for any donations to help those in need. Sophia Gursky helped run the dunk tank for the Tamaqua Writers Association.
We enter some contests, like writing contests, and some of them cost money, and there's a lot of kids, so not all of them can afford the entrance fee. So we figured we'd try to raise some money, and then we could pay for it ourselves.
There are tons of things to do at the festival, and it is open to any families looking for fun on Father's Day. Kevin Honor was out with his family to see the car show and enjoy the weather.
Just enjoying myself, being with my niece and my family. It's an enjoyable place to be, I'll say that much. I enjoy being here, just being outside, hanging out with my friends and stuff.
The Historical Society will have the Summerfest next year and encourages families to come out and enjoy many of the activities that are offered. Next on the list is the Heritage Festival in October. Reporting for WYLN's Late Edition, I'm George Ummenhauer. America the Beautiful and Taps could be heard Sunday afternoon during a flag ceremony in Hazleton. The local Elks and Scout Troop 790 educated others on our flag's history and also paid tribute to fallen soldiers and those still fighting overseas. Andy Andreyko, chairman of the committee, talks about Flag Day.
Flag Day was mandated by the National Elks before it became a national holiday. And every lodge in the United States has to do a flag ceremony today.
The ceremony started downstairs where the group led others in prayer and read about each flag dating back to Betsy Ross. Afterwards, the event was held outside where the Liberty Band played patriotic music during a flag changing and wreath-laying in remembrance of our troops. Out back, the group began a proper flag burning. John Today, secretary of the Veterans Committee, informs us on how to dispose of a flag.
When flags are tattered, the proper way for disposal is burning them. You're not supposed to throw them in garbage or destroy them any other way. The proper disposal is burning of the flags.
Dave DeLessio, Scoutmaster of Troop 790, talks about the Boy Scouts' part in the burning.
There are many flags that people don't know what to do with, and over the course that we've been doing it, there's more and more flags every year because people really, truly don't know how to properly dispose of a flag.
Before the disposal, a story was read about respecting our flag and to wave it proudly. Next, the scout troop began to cut apart the flags strip by strip, explaining the meaning for each one before placing it in the fire. Assistant Scoutmaster Charles Zuranen explains how he feels to be part of the event.
It makes me feel proud that I'm doing something for my country and I'm soon going to be serving for my country.
But remember, in order to properly dispose of our nation's flag, you must burn it and remember its true meaning, piece by piece. Reporting for WYLN's Late Edition, I'm George Ummenhauer.